is a great song. Such a good song. Love Otis Redding. Steve Cropper, great guitar player. There's not a ton of guitar in the song, right? He's doing a lot of cool Steve Cropper kind of fills, and it's just very subtle. So I wanted to come up with an arrangement where I could play it by myself and have it have the song kind of come out, you know, without having to have a vocal melody with it. So I thought I'd do this Jimi Hendrix kind of thing. So I'll show you what I'm doing. The intro, I'm sure we all know this. It's just 3rd fret, low E. Hit it once, give it a smack, and then hit it again. And then I use my thumb. And then just go 3 to 5. And then I hit 5 again, and I don't really slide. I kind of just slide inside of the 5th fret. You know, it looks like I'm sliding from 4 to 5, but I'm really just going. Either way, 4, 5, whatever. It all sounds okay. So then you get into it. So we're going to go thumb on bass, hit that first, then do your G major chord, right? 5, 4, 3, 3. Then you're going to bar D, G, B on 5, and then go to 3, bar D, G, B. And as soon as you hit that, start hammering on and pulling off 3 to 4 on the G string, right? So you get, right? And then you're going to slide your thumb up to 7 on the B. And then pop the whole chord. So you get 7, 9, 10, 7, 7. And then we're going to slide these 6th up and down. So you'll have 9 on G and E, slide to 11, all just one pick, right? And then slide back to 9, and then hit B and E on 7 with an upstroke. Alright? Okay, and then that'll lead us into C major. So you have 8, 10, 9, 8, 8. So far we have. Hit the thumb and the bass on 8, smack the chord, and then we're going to do this hybrid thing where we're going to walk these 6 down. Your pick is on the low E, your middle finger's on G, your ring finger's on the high E string, right? So you're going to have 8, 9, 8. And then we're going to walk it back a fret all the way to the 5th fret with the same shape. I usually slide into it. And after you do that, hit B and E on 5, and just give it an 8th note. And then we're going to do this little lick. Slide into a 7, 9 on D, hit 7 on G, slide back on D, 9 to 7, pull off to 5, and then pull off 7 to 5 on the A. Alright, so we get. And then we're going to go back to G, and this time we're going to do the fill we did on B major, we're going to do it on G. Alright, so you get 3, chord, you got 5 on G and E, slide to 7 G and E, back to 5 G and E, and then hit 3 on B and E together. And then go back to the chord and slide this chord up to B. So you'll get. Give another 8th note rhythm on B and E on 7, and then we're going to go. So bar B and E on 7, hammer on to 9 on B, and then hit 7 B and E by itself. And then we're going to go G on 6, B on 7, hammer on and pull off to G on the 8th fret, and hit the G and B together, 6 and 7. And then you're going to land your pinky on 9 on the D string. Alright. that C major again. 8, 10, 9, 8, 8. Then we're going to slide in 10 to 12 on the low E. Get the double stop on 10. Hit A and D together on 10. And then hit 12 on A. And you're going to have the 10 on D with it. And then we're going to hit it again by itself. And that'll lead us into the A major chord. Alright? And then bar D, G, and B on 14. Just give it a little 8th note. And then we're going to do this fill. You got 13 on B, 14 on G. Slide into 15 and 16, B and G. And then hit 13, 14 again. And then bar B and G and B on 12. And hammer on to 14, 13, G and B. So you get... Okay. Then we're going to go back to this G. Hit 10 on A. And you bar D, G, B on 12. Then you're going to slide in 12 to 14 on A. Hit D and G on 12. And then get D on 14 with the G on 12 together. So you get... And slide back. Hit 7 on A first. We're going to do an E major chord. Bar 9 on D, G, and B. So you have... Then we're going to do this lick. You get a 7 on G, 8 on B. Hammer on and off 9 on the G. Hit 9 on D. And then bar 7 on D and G. And then hammer on and off 9 on the D. And get your pinky on 10 on the A. Alright. Okay, then back to 10 on the A, do that G again. Same lick. Back to E. And this time we're going to do 8th notes, right? We're going to go. So you hit that D, G, B on 9. Then we're going to do an E major triad. 13 on G, 12 on B and E. And then we're going to go 14 on B to 15 on E. Hit those together. Slide into 15, 16, B and E. So you'll have a... Alright, then back to G. This time we're going to walk it up. So slide in 12 to 14 on A. Get D and G on A. Keep that shape. And walk it up to 14. And as we get to 14 and 16 there, you're going to hammer on 16 on D and land on 16 on the A. So hit the D and G on 14 together, hammer on and pull off 16 on D, and then hit A on 16. Do that like 3 times. Back to the G chord. Alright, so you'll have a... Alright, so then from there, after you go back to G, same fill, to E, give it a little 8th note rhythm, and we're going to do this E fill, this 6th, 2 on G and E to 4 G and E. Alright, then we get into the bridge. Look ma, nothing's going to change, everything still remains the same, right? So the chords are going to be G major, D major, C major, and then it turns around to an F. So we're basically going... That goes Alright, so we're just going to do it in a Jimi Hendrix kind of way, right? So we're basically going a G triad to an F triad, right there. But we're going to go G, we're going to play it like this with a bar so we can do some fills, right? So bar, 7th fret, D down, 9 on D, 8 on B. Hammer on and off with your pinky on the B string on 10th fret. Then we're going to slide into this D major chord, right? 9 on A, then bar, D, G, B on 7. And then hammer on and off the G string on the 9th fret. And you can hit the B and G together. I do it differently every time, so it's basically just... And then we're going to take the same shape down 2 frets and play the C major. 7, 5, 5, 5. Same thing, hammer on and off the G and the D. Right? So it's just... I just give it a little 8th note rhythm to end it. Repeat. And on the C, I'll do this thing. I'll slide up these thirds. And we'll go 7 on G, 6 on B. Slide that into 9 and 8, G and B. So you have a... Okay, the third time around is when everything changes. We go G to D to C, back to G. Okay, and then we're going to go F. So we have... Alright, so you have G, C, okay, and then the last time you'll have, so I guess I'll remain the same, you know, it goes, so you have G, D, C, back to G, F, bar 5 is the same shape we do on G, bar 5, D down, 7 on D, 6 on the B, and I just walk it back up to G, and then hit C major, 10, 9, 8, 8, up to D major, 12, 11, 10, 10, and then walk it up with 6th on G and E on 12, 13, 14. Alright, so you'll have the whole bridge. Then you can just repeat it, or you can change it, do your own embellishments, your own chords and stuff, do different licks, and that's everything, right? So, and then the chords of the song, if you just want to play it like straight, you could just go G to B major to C major, and it goes to A major. Sitting on the dock of the bay part is just G to E. What is it? Forget the part. What is it? Oh, to A. So if you want to play it that way, and then the bridge part, G, D, C, G, D, C, G, D, C, G, F, D. So if you want to just play like cowboy chords, you can do that, right? So that's everything. Just practice it slow. It's 103 beats a minute is the tempo if you want to make a beat or something. But just have fun with it, make it your own thing. Practice slow.